We're taught to fear failure, to avoid it, hide it, deny it, as if stumbling says something final about who we are. But what if failure isn't a verdict at all? What if it's a doorway? Marcus Aurelius once wrote that the impediment to action advances action. He meant that obstacles don't block the path, they become the path. Failure is often the first step toward the thing we're meant to learn. Every meaningful life is littered with attempts that didn't work, plans that fell apart, and moments that humbled us. The difference between a life that grows and a life that contracts isn't whether failure shows up. It's how we respond when it does. Here's the quiet truth. Failure is a compass. It points, sometimes bluntly, at what matters, what's missing, and what to try next. You don't have to like it to learn from it. You just have to listen. Epictetus taught that we should accept what happens and focus on our response. Not because everything is good, but because everything can teach us. Failure is simply reality handing us a clearer map. Think of a first draft, a first business, a first performance. The point isn't to be flawless. The point is to go from version 1 to version 2. Iteration is how excellence is built, not in theory, but in the mess of trying, adjusting, and trying again. There are 3 gifts failure offers us, if we're willing to accept them. First, clarity. Failure strips away illusions. It shows us which strategies weren't real, which goals weren't ours, and which skills we actually need. Clarity hurts, but it saves time. It redirects effort toward what will actually move us. Second, courage. Each time you fail and keep going, you teach your nervous system a new story. I can survive this. The fear that once ruled you begins to fade. You stop tiptoeing around your life. Nietzsche saw courage not as the absence of fear, but as the resolve to walk into uncertainty and create meaning anyway. Third, humility. Failure reminds us we're human, still learning, still becoming. Humility isn't self-doubt, it's openness. It keeps us coachable, collaborative, and curious enough to improve. Not all failure is equal. There is reckless failure, repeating the same mistake without reflection. And there is intelligent failure. Small, contained experiments, run with intention, measured with honesty, and used to refine the next step. Choose the second. Design for it. So how do you transform failure into fuel? Define a learning goal before you start. What am I trying to learn from this attempt? When the outcome arrives, measure against that. Shrink the stakes. Break the big leap into smaller, reversible steps. Make the cost of being wrong survivable. Financially, emotionally, reputationally. Debrief quickly. Right after a setback, capture 3 things: what worked, what didn't, and what you'll try next. Close the loop while the lesson is fresh. Separate identity from outcome. You are not your results. Results are snapshots. Identity is a story you keep writing. Kierkegaard believed the self is not a fixed thing, but a continual act of becoming. Failure simply reveals where the next chapter begins. Share the lesson. Teach someone else what you learned. It turns pain into usefulness and cements the insight. Failure doesn't make you a failure. Quitting your curiosity does. When you treat setbacks as teachers, you become dangerous in the best way. Resilient, adaptive, unafraid to iterate your way to meaning. Maybe the gift of failure isn't just growth, but grace. The grace to meet yourself honestly, to keep showing up, and to build a life that can bend without breaking. What's past is instruction. What's next is action. Choose one move that honors the lesson, and make it.